There we go.
Okay, hi everyone. This is Diana Palm, the Love Witch, and I want to welcome you to this Sunday's broadcast and wish you all a very happy Halloween. I was out last night in costume, and there were so many costumes out. It was wonderful to be able to get together, even with a little bit of social distancing, but still being able to be outside and see some friends. It was a wonderful opportunity to dress up, which of course we all love to do, right? Halloween is also about spirits of our loved ones, our ancestors. And today, being All Saints' Day, gives honor to our ancestors and the spirit world, different saints and ascended masters. So it's really important to take into consideration what other energies are around Halloween. As much fun as it is, it's also a pretty sacred holiday and a pretty interesting one, too. This has always been one of my favorite holidays. So I'd like to see who's with me on that, who dressed up, who went out for Halloween, or who did something special to honor a loved one in the spirit world. I would love to hear that. So if you're joining me live today, be sure to put that in the comments so that we can connect with you and go back and forth and have a little chat with you about this. So we are going to talk about the spiritual anatomy cards. We pulled one today, which is on spirits. So I'll have Lonnie bring that up for you on screen so you can see which card it is. If you're not familiar with our deck, oh, sorry, honey, you have to take that down.
Okay.
If you want to go into Canva, you can download it.
Oh yeah, we'll redo it.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay, so if you're not familiar with our cards, this is the Spiritual Anatomy Divination card deck. And my daughter and I, Lonnie, this is her when she was a teenager, actually painted each and every card, infused it with the healing attributes of the meaning of that card. And then I literally wrote the information inside the book to give you guidance in how to heal yourself. So it's a mind, body, spirit connection. This is what people say that have used these cards is that they're inspiring, they're magical, they're healing. And I really love it that a lot of professional healers, a lot of professional psychics, readers, they use our decks, and it deepens their reading. It deepens their ability to connect with their clients and offer healing messages. So I absolutely love it that we are able to provide those for you. So if you're interested in those at all, you can always check those out on my website. I like to pull one of those cards every week just to give us some guidance on where to go with the information for the broadcast. So when Lonnie's ready with that, we'll go ahead and have that pulled up. As you know, I am a spiritual healer and a natural medium. I always love to tell these stories because my daughter and I actually lived in many, many haunted houses. And this is what really made me decide to develop my mediumship. A lot of people just think that if you're a medium, you're born into it and you know everything about it, but that's not true. There's still a huge learning curve when you are a medium and when you have natural abilities to really understand the spirit world. I had to learn how to connect with spirits and cross them over. I had to learn how to clear haunted properties, primarily because I was a single mother. And when my daughter was seeing spirits, I had to learn how to keep her safe and keep our home protected. So it was very important for me to be able to discern spirits, discover which ones were friendly and helpful, which ones needed our help, and which ones were spirit guides or loved ones that were coming to visit. And they all actually exist at different frequencies. So learning to tap into those different frequencies is what a good medium can do, is go between the different frequencies to intentionally connect with either a loved one or a spirit that needs help or an entity that needs to be cleared. Some people have joined us. Hi, Amanda Burns. Where are you? Where are you coming in from? Oh, and Tracy's here. Hi, Tracy. Thank you for joining us. Yes. Oh, thank you, Tracy. That's wonderful. What did you guys do last night? Did you guys dress up and did you do anything special for Halloween? If you did, put that in the comments beside us here. Lonnie just edited my video from last week. I don't know if you guys saw it on Thursday, but there was a huge orb that came out. I think it was about midway through the video. Flew right off of my table off to the side. So you'll have to check that out. as you know, the spirit world.
All the time.
Yeah, the spirit world.
Every video I edit, there's orbs floating around. Sometimes I have to, yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, people comment on that all the time on YouTube. They're like, oh my gosh. And they usually like put the timestamp on there and tell me orb just flew by, or you have orbs all over the room. And that's very natural because I am a natural medium. So I have a affinity or a natural connection with the spirit world. They've always been around me in a very physical sense. So a lot of people do what's called mental mediumship, where they're connecting with the spirit world in their mind, and they're able to connect telepathically and get information. For me, it's been very tangible, very physical, and which would entail being touched, hearing audible voices, seeing them with my eyes, and really being able to interact with them in a real way. We've also had many experiences in every home we've ever lived in where spirits are literally can walk around, move things, and interact with us. Of course, a lot of Native American cultures would call upon their ancestor spirits to provide healings for people. They would use a mixture of the ancestor spirits and herbs to provide healing. That's what their shaman and wise men did. So the spirit world is fascinating and so interesting to be able to connect with. And I always teach people in my mediumship courses how to pay respect to the spirit world, and even in paranormal investigations. And I think that's really overlooked. I did paranormal work for a good 10 years. And in the field, I ran across a lot of people with different opinions and ideas about the paranormal, but because I'm already closely linked with the spirit world, I felt a bigger need to teach people about respect, because it's like everyone wants to go to a haunted house, right? And they all want to have a scary experience. But at the end of the day, any ghosts that are stuck at that property are actually loved ones for someone. And so I like to always cross over any spirits that are left behind at a property or at any location. So my approach may be different than a lot of people that you might be more familiar with. So let's see who else has joined us. Oh, Tracy, I sent you a message too, Lonnie.
Oh, let's see.
Okay. Oh, Amanda, she's from Minneapolis. Okay. Oh, but now she's in Wilmington, North Carolina. Oh, wonderful. That's awesome. It's so beautiful over that way. Okay. Oh, Amanda said that she's watched my development videos and always sees orbs.
Yeah.
Yes, we absolutely, we get a lot of orbs. Our house is always full of them. And I love it. If you guys have like animals, if you're doing any work with the spirit world and you have animals, they'll be the first to see them. Animals are so in tune with the spirit world. Not only can they feel their energy, but they oftentimes can actually see them with their eyes too, because they're more tapped in with that different frequency. So pay attention to your animals and see if your cats or dogs are watching things that you can't see. They can tip you off, and then you can actually develop that ability to see them with your eyes if that's something you're interested in. Of course, in my book, Mediumship, Scrying, and Transfiguration for Beginners, I teach people how to see spirits with their eyes. And I think it's a beautiful and valuable gift to develop. Primarily for me, I think I was like, even though I had all these gifts, spiritual gifts, and they were natural, I was still a skeptic. And I still wanted to make sure that it was something that could be taught. And of course, now I know it is, because I've taught people for many, many years how to see spirits, how to get really amazing Class A EVPs, how to get spirit photos, how to have a personal experience with the spirit world. And I think that being able to have that takes away your fear of death. It also takes away your fear of being separate from your loved ones, because you really do understand that it's just, we call it a veil. We call it a veil between worlds. We call it a veil between the living and the dead. But the veil is really just a shift in vibration. And when you learn a few different techniques, you can actually see through that. You can see past it, because the veil is an illusion. And the spirit world is with you and around you at all times. I think that's really lovely and amazing. I know our ancestors are with us. I know all the loved ones that we've lost, they're with us. And one of my favorite things to do is to get afterlife signs and symbols, whether that's a dream, a voice, a token, like pennies falling from the sky, pennies from heaven, or anything else, numeric, number codes that you see everywhere, 4444 or 1212, whatever your number symbology is with your loved one that passed, you may see a lot of that. And I really like to tell people, especially around Halloween and the significance of the holiday, and especially this one with the full moon, right? So the energy is huge. The door is super open. So if you are interested in connecting with the spirit world, this weekend right now is pivotal for you to just put that intention out there, meditate, create an opening in your day for you to explore and have something significant happen between you and the spirit world. Okay, so is there anything that I missed on that one, Lonnie, on the ancestors or the spirits?
I don't think so. Well, I mean, maybe talk a little bit about how Hallows Eve is super important, but All Saints Day as well. It's kind of like the follow up to Halloween. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just kind of like honoring our past and
honoring our ancestors, honoring our past, what our people went through, and it's such a collective energy. A lot of people today actually, it's mostly considered a Catholic holiday, but was it originally pagan today for All Saints Day?
Oh, I'm not quite sure.
I'm not quite sure either if it was just a carryover from the Halloween, but of course, to yesterday as Halloween and today All Saints Day is both hugely significant for inviting spirit contact. All right, we got some new people here. Nice to see you. Oh, thank you. You like my pink hair? Thank you very much. And hi, Mary. Oh, it's so nice to see everybody on here. Who dressed up last night? Give me a thumbs up if you dressed up last night for Halloween, or if you did anything fun for Halloween. It's always so great to see people dressed up. I think especially right now, my channel right now, and especially the Love Witch Live, is all about spreading the love and teaching people about love and the afterlife. It's really important for me to help you guys lift your love vibration, right? And just connect with others in a loving way, and to do your healing and to connect with the spirit world and release the fear. I think primarily releasing the fear right now is so important globally, with a lot of things that are going on in the world. And so the more that we can actually raise our vibration into love, the better. And it's a really significant time to make that choice. And it is a choice. I mean, even happiness, people think, well, I want to be happy, and they don't know how to achieve it. But happiness is a skill. It's not something that happens to you. It's something that you actually have to develop skills to achieve. And it's a lot of times through your own healing or perception shift that you're able to feel happiness in whatever situation that you're living with. And I've learned a lot about that through the spirit world. Actually, the most valuable things I've learned have actually been from the spirit world, from my own connection with my loved ones who have passed. I love it when they come back and show me things. I love it when they bring through really pivotal and heartfelt messages, because it shapes my life. And it also teaches me valuable things that I can help bring forward to my audience or my students or my clients. So I really value my connection with the spirit world, and I love it to see new people developing their own gifts to connect with the spirit world. Essentially, everybody can. I mean, you can develop skills for connecting with the spirit world if you have a desire to. Even though I was born open, like I said, I had to take a lot of education, a lot of training, and develop a lot of skills to be able to do it on purpose, and to be able to clear enough doubts in my mind that I knew how to bring in information and that I understood what I was receiving. So even somebody that's open or born open has a huge learning curve in understanding and learning about the spirit world. But sometimes people, they always say like, oh, I've never seen a spirit, I just don't have those gifts. I've had people say that before. And after spending about, I don't know, a day with me, They're either seeing spirits, they're open-minded to the idea, they're feeling them, they're getting symbols and signs. And so it's kind of a neat thing that happens when you understand more about the spirit world and you even show an openness and a willingness to learn. They will come to you and start to work with you. And it's always like what'd you say, Lonnie? Like a spiritual agreement.
Yeah.
You know, like they will work with you and help you develop as you respect them. When I have seen people disrespect the spirit world and literally get stripped of all their spiritual gifts. So it is important to have integrity when you work with the spirit world, to always honor them, respect them, and thank them for showing up to work with you and to help develop your soul and to help teach you. And so that's the way that I've worked as a medium and as a healer my entire life. And I feel like that's why they continue to work with me so openly, because I am a huge advocate for respecting the spirit world. So, okay. So should we pick a card, Lonnie?
Yeah.
Or not a card,
A heart.
A heart. Let's see. Let's pick one. Let's see what we've got going on today. So Lonnie's got this whole bag of hearts with little messages that I haven't even read them all. So it's a complete surprise every time I pull one out. Let's see what today is. Okay. Try new things. Whoop. Okay, so try new things. This message is for you today. You could probably take off the card, honey.
Okay.
Thank you. So this is try new things. I would like to see who is actually trying new things in their life today. If you are, give me a heart in the comments. Let's see. Did I try anything new today? I'm not sure. I'm going to have to do something. So a good way to try new things is to actually just try a recipe. It doesn't have to be a big, huge thing. It's just something. I do advise people, though, when they're looking for love, to try new things, which means go to a new restaurant, go to the gym at a different time than they normally would go to the shopping, go shopping for groceries at a different time, like preferably right after work hours, because that's when all the other people are going to be shopping that you could actually see, bump into, and meet. So try new things means like injecting new energy into your life or into your day or your routine. And it creates an open-mindedness. If you want to attract in any kind of experience, whether that's with the spirit world or bringing in a new lover, being open to trying new things is extremely important. This is the energy of flow, where you can bring this energy into your life. When we're restricted, we literally close ourselves off to lovers and the spirit world and a lot of our spiritual gifts. So the more you can be open-minded and try new things, the more you will flow and ebb with all of that amazing energy. Okay. Hi, witches. Oh, Dee's on. Hi, Dee. I hope you dressed up last night. Okay, let's pull another one. Let's see what we got. What is this? Romantic comedy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so romantic comedy is another message today. So maybe that's something you want to try. Try something new. Make yourself like a fabulous meal or something, and then put on a romantic comedy. And you know what? It's still in alignment with everything we're talking about. Talk about raising your love vibration. Romantic comedies are awesome for that because it brings more lightheartedness around the energy of love. What I have seen so many times is people that are really ready for commitment, really ready and looking for their soulmate. They kind of get really intense about it, and they can kind of shut down the energy around them because they desire it so much. And what this does is reinforce the lack. It reinforces that you don't have it. So when you can be a lot more lighthearted about it, and you can laugh and watch a romantic comedy, and you can see them come together with more ease and more lightheartedness, then you can actually hold a higher love vibration yourself and kind of release that intensity, right? Because love should be fun and easy and flowing. So doing something like a romantic comedy, watching one of those, can just bring your mood up and keep you a little bit more lighthearted. And lighthearted is good for you. Lighthearted will keep you happy. So we talked about that too. It'll keep you happy. It'll keep you in a higher love vibration. And that makes it easier for you to attract in and keep a lover and your soulmate. Should we do one more?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do one more. Let's see if there's anything else that we can tack onto that today.
Absolutely.
Okay.
More guidance, the better.
Oh, well, somebody here has to go out and adopt a new pet. So whoops, there we go. There we go. So what better way is there to express your love and grow your heart energy than to like fall in love with a pet and provide a home for them? This is actually one of the things I also advise my clients when they're getting ready to bring in their soulmate and create stability in their home and create a loving home environment. Bring a pet into your home. Provide a safe, loving home for a new baby, a new fur baby. And you will start to set up a routine. Your heart energy will expand. You'll have so much appreciation for the relationship you're building, even with an animal. Yes, that counts because you're still developing these qualities and you're still putting yourself in the energy and vibration of love. And that will help boost your attractiveness to other people. So adopting a pet is one of the best things you can ever do for your heart. It will help mend your heart if you have a broken heart, if you're missing somebody, if you're not able to see people because of social distancing. Adopt a pet for companionship and for providing love and helping you with your love vibration and staying in a good space with yourself. I think actually right now with everything going on in the world, I think if you don't have a pet, you should definitely go get one. There's no better time to bring a baby into your home and make sure that you're actually nurturing yourself with the love and care that you also receive from animals that you adopt.
Well, they give you unconditional love.
Yes.
So that's extremely important for learning how to like welcome that energy.
Oh my gosh. I think animals do. They teach us about unconditional love. And I think that's, I mean, there's no replacement for that, right? We always hope that humans will give us unconditional love. And there really is not the same comparison. You know, humans have to have boundaries. So they can love you unconditionally, but they're not going to stand by your side unconditionally because they have to do what's right for them. So they have to actually unconditionally love their self. And I want to encourage you all to unconditionally love yourself and don't expect humans to do that for you. You do that for yourself, but your animals, they do that for you. And so that's where we get to receive it from someone else. It's going to be from our animals. But yeah, when it comes to humans and relationships, you really should have boundaries and put that unconditional love on yourself within relationship so that as relationship comes together and grows, you can be very conscionable and aware that you're still making good choices for yourself along the way as relationship deepens. So never feel like you have to offer another human unconditional love because that should actually be for you. Okay. Oh, we got some more new people in here. Yay. Hi, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh, being single. Yes, gosh, I see what you're saying. So I'm with Stevia here, and it's so difficult having not having human touch. You know what? It is really important. I mean, that's why they say that, like, you know, babies have failure to thrive when they're not nurtured after they're born. Humans desire that and long for it. But I want to tell you something also that I found interesting, and this was kind of channeled to me recently. I'm writing a new book called The Love Book, and I was writing a certain chapter in there, and I started changing my viewpoint on that because I was shown something really interesting that's happening right now globally. The old paradigm was that we needed physical contact. And you know, when social media first came and cell phones and computers and email, everything seemed so impersonal and it was kind of agitating, right? People weren't shaking hands and hugging and meeting in person so much. But now with the pandemic, there's been a real shift in how this is being perceived because now that's our lifeline and people are learning how to get emotionally connected even through video like this. I mean, I'm looking at my webcam and I feel like I'm connecting with you. I feel like you're right here and I'm connecting and talking with you. I don't feel like that used to be something that people were available for before. And I feel like this last year has really moved us into a new way of being. And so some people would say going from 3D to 4D to 5D. Whatever you want to call it, I just see that it's a really beautiful evolution that people are able to connect remotely and still feel really emotionally connected. And I feel like what this is doing is closing the gap between people that are, I would say, common, normal, regular people and mediums. Like as a medium, I connect with the spirit world. And it's just as real to me as a real person, a living person. Right now, what everyone else, group consciousness is evolving to being able to do that. And I feel that this whole transition this last year in connecting with people remotely and really learning how to connect emotionally and feel bonded without physical contact, I feel like that's moving us in that direction. So, yeah.
I kind of want to add to that. I think it's also interesting too, because I feel like it gives everybody the opportunity to connect with themselves.
Yes.
Which is like extremely important because you have to connect and love yourself before, you know, you really can really connect and love another person like that too.
Yes.
So like being able to develop your inner temple and develop your, you know, inner love like levels.
Do you want to come over here? Do you want to say more about it?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Lonnie's going to talk to you about the inner love temple.
Inner love temple.
I love it.
That sounds so mysterious. Hi guys. Yeah. I was just saying it's cool because it's like, you know, we feel like we're so detached, and it's amazing. It's so amazing that we're able to connect with each other through social media. But I think us kind of being forced to be a little bit distanced from each other physically, as well as giving everyone the opportunity to really like find ways to love themselves. You know, where's that self-love coming from? Like, are you eating the ways that like, are you treating your bodies in the ways that makes it feel like you love yourself? Are you meditating? Are you like developing your, you know, your mind, your spirituality? Are you exploring those things? And I feel like getting into that energy helps bring in the people that align with that too.
Yes. And also in regards to that, like, you know, we often want someone else to hold us and nurture us and caress us. Well, what if we were doing that for ourselves? I mean, you know, like you take a hot bath and sometimes we think in our head, oh yeah, we're gonna take a hot bath and relax. And we're kind of like, you know, in and then we're out and dry and getting our clothes and moving on with our day. We're like, we didn't enjoy it yet, you know? So like if you're gonna take a hot bath and put something in the water that makes your skin really silky, actually touch your skin, enjoy the feeling of your own skin, like nurture yourself through touch. And I feel like a lot of this, you're right, Lonnie, there's a whole piece in us really learning how to really love ourselves in every aspect, very physically too, physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, spatially. I mean, loving yourself in your own home if you're alone, right? And creating a space for love for yourself and really beaming that vibrational message or broadcast out. And then you're calling in your tribe and others that are also in that self-love energy. When you come together, that's soulmate energy. Those are going to make really great relationships. So consider for yourself right now that this is like maybe like a little training, that you have this time to nourish your soul and nourish yourself and really increase your love vibration and call in your soulmate. It's just a matter of time. So that's a really great tip.
You are what you attract. So if you want to attract something better, work where it's at. Work at home, you know, bring it to you.
Right. Yes. So she agrees. Yes. Yeah, exactly. And you know, like how much fun would it be too? Like if you're just sitting at home and didn't have anything to do, right? You could start your own YouTube channel. You could start writing a book. I mean, you can put your creativity into something that maybe you've never even thought of. And that brings us back to the other card, try something new. The other heart that we pulled earlier.
Yeah.
It's like, try something new, you know, do something that you haven't thought possible or that you haven't given the time or space to create yet. Because it's really amazing when you start to get creatively excited and supercharged about something. It's like you tap into this energy that is the universal energy, that is creator energy, that is the same as the spirit world, that is the same energy that creates worlds, that is the same energy of love, right? You tap into that and it flows through you, and it enhances all your creativity and everything that you're working on to create in the world. So it's another way to get into that magical energy for yourself and to fill your home with magic. So, hey, Lonnie.
Yeah.
How did your friends like the oils last night? Did they try them?
I tried them.
Okay.
I think everyone was a little too busy, but they were very cool. People were excited about them. I thought they were really neat.
Well, when my book comes out, I have recipes in there for some different love potions. And depending on what type of love you're trying to create, I have some essential oil combinations, little recipes where you can make your own love attraction oil. You can make your own love potion. You can use one to enhance your divine femininity. And so they're all infused with specific oils with a specific purpose.
What's one that I like? There's one that's my favorite that I love.
I think you like the blissful. Don't you like that one?
Warm Nights. Was it Warm Nights?
Warm Nights.
That one was really good. I tried that one last night, and I was like, ooh! I put it on right away, and I was like, I like this one.
I know. So what I did is I made I have a whole bunch of little tiny amber glass jars for mixing essential oils. Whenever you make your own oils, it should always go in glass, and it should always be like amber so that it's tinted, and the sunlight will not evaporate the oils or the scent or the effectiveness. So I have all my own little mixing jars, and pre-mixed a whole bunch of them, made sure my formulas were appropriate for what I wanted to bring in with them. And I made up a vial of each one. I think there was 7 or 8. And then I brought them over to Lonnie's house for her. She had but she had a party for a Halloween party, an undead speakeasy party.
Yeah.
So I came as the love witch, and I brought my little love potions and oils for them to try out. So they're all very unique, and I will have the recipes for those in my upcoming book, the Love Book. So yeah, I don't know which one's my favorite. I do really like the Divine Feminine, and I don't know if it was Warm Nights or if it was the hot, like the Sex Me Up one, the hot sex one.
I don't know. Someone took that because I got to the table. That's the thing. I didn't get to talk to anybody about the bottles. I went to the table. There's like 3 or 4 bottles left, and I was like, "Well, someone's taking these. I don't know who is." No one said anything, but they just like helped themselves, and someone must have taken the hot sexy one because like. Probably. I think I know who it was actually. I think they're definitely pretty stoked about the oils on the table. So there are only a few left, and I got to smell it. I didn't even get to smell all of them. I got to smell like 2 of them. And I was like, oh my God.
Well, maybe we'll do that. Well, maybe we should do that when my book comes out, like for the launch. Maybe I'll make an oil. I'll make another blend of each oil. And when I launch the book and announce it, I think we'll invite people that come on live for a drawing, and then we'll send each one out to people.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, then people can like sample them instead of having to make their own. Absolutely. So that'll be coming up. We'll do that when my book launches. That'll give us something to look forward to.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, we also want to give away, like we always do, right? We want to give away a supercharged love charm bag. So we do give these away every time we're on live. So these are, if you haven't heard before, super potent, super powerful, very blessed by these 2 love witches. So my daughter and I make these up ourselves, and we infuse them with healing energy and a really high love vibration to help you attract in love. So this is good for self-love. This is good for lover. This is good for soulmate love. This is good for just enhancing your love vibration and raising it so that you can have more and more experiences of love around you. Like I said, that's our goal. We want to like spread the love, right? And like really encourage other people to be in a higher love vibration, no matter what is going on in the world. So this is just a little offering that we can send out. We always do this. So if you're interested in this, make sure you put in the comments right now. We do hashtag love charm bag.
Love charm bag. So we know you want it. We got to be able to find your comments. So hashtag love charm bag. Yeah,
that'll help us stick out because there's a lot of comments in here right now. So if you do hashtag love charm bag, Lonnie will put you in the drawing. She's going to select somebody today, and we're going to get this mailed out for you right away this week. Okay. So if you're interested, hashtag Love Charm Bag, only available during our lives. All right. So is there anything else? I feel like I want to do one more heart message today because I'm just feeling it. I'm like feeling very happy. And I'm feeling like spreading some more love. So let's see what other message we have. I'm going to dig all the way through them. So far, I've never gotten the same one. Oh, I like this one. Okay. Talk kindly to yourself. Okay. I love that so much because, you know, we're our own hardest critic. How many times do you walk past the mirror and notice right away what's wrong with you? Right? You walk by and go, oh, I don't like my hair, or I got too many chins, or my butt got big during pandemic. You know what I mean? We look at ourselves.
Quarantine 15.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, it's a thing. I mean, you know, we tend to do that. And it's like, I just want to help you shift that. This small, subtle shift can be a huge difference in your life and in your love vibration and overall happiness, which equals better health, better everything, right? So what if you just walk by the mirror and instead of having your eyes immediately go to your flaw and say harsh things about yourself or think them, so start walking by no matter what you look like and just be like, hey, sexy. Oh, yeah, that's you, honey. Hi, sexy. You look beautiful today. And zip through your face and like just skip anything that you normally would stop on and complain about and go right to the thing that you love. Wow, you have beautiful eyes. You know, oh gosh, I love your hair. What a smile. You know, just flatter yourself like crazy. And I really want you to do this. This is one of the best things you can do to immediately feel loved, valued, and heard. Talk to yourself nicely. Talk to yourself sweet. Say positive things to yourself and really get out of that habit of looking for your flaw first. Look for the good thing first and speak about it. Okay. Talk right out loud to yourself and you'll see how amazing it makes you feel and how you're able to raise your love vibration through that.
We have a message from Tracy here.
Oh, awesome. Oh, are you going to read it?
Oh, your master your mediumship online is life-changing. I'm 69 and could never have imagined the life and belief changes within and without me. So grateful for finding you, beautiful Diana.
That's 69% done. Yeah.
Oh, 69% done. Okay,
yes,
got it.
That's what that is.
Okay.
Gosh, thank you, Tracy. I really appreciate that. And you know, that is like right to the core of me. I feel like, you know, as a developing medium, yes, it was scary when my daughter and I were living in one haunted house after the next. It was scary seeing things that I had to learn how to get rid of. I mean, there was one haunted house. Do you remember, Lonnie, when you were little? Lonnie was about 3 years old, and we were living in a house that had a really negative, dark history. And I had to get rid of everybody in the home that had that kind of vibration. I wanted to make sure that I was keeping a safe, energetic space for my daughter and I. And it was kind of like a transition, a breakup, and some unhealthy stuff was going on in that relationship that I could not have around my daughter. So we were in the house alone, but we knew we had to cleanse it. And I decided to do it at night when she slept. And as I went through the house, I literally saw like all the dark energy and shadows moving on the walls as I came through with like such a strong force of light and intention and purpose. I had made a beautiful, strong sage candle and different things were in holy water, and I had dressed the candle. It was very, very powerful. And as I walked through cleansing the house and clearing and getting rid of anything that was not in our highest and best, it was just the spookiest thing how everything was moving and then moving up the stairway, moving on the ceiling. And I was walking through and it was just parting, making its way, you know, and leaving and getting out of the house. So there were times like that I didn't have mentors. I didn't have people to teach me. So I had to keep looking, keep searching, keep, you know, doing everything I could to develop and learn. And now at this point in my life, and like I've come to this amazing place of just absolute gratitude for all my experiences and being able to put them into a course and share them with people. Because I know there's tons of you out there that are having your own experiences that aren't quite sure how to discern energy, or that you lost somebody close to you and you really want to develop your own mediumship skills to be able to stay in contact. So we all have different reasons for wanting to learn it. And I'm just so very grateful and so pleased that I've been able to have what I've had, put them into a course and share them with you guys, so that that information will continue. You won't have to look so hard like I had to my whole life. It's right here, it's in my course. So if you guys are watching, that's something you're interested in, check out Master Your Mediumship. It's an online course. I used to do it in 8 weeks, and now it's condensed into an online program you can go through at your own pace. So I really appreciate you saying that, Tracy. It just makes the whole journey worth it, knowing that that I've been able to pass that information on to somebody that values it, that's benefiting from it. That just means everything to me. So, all right. Do we have any hashtag for Love Charm Bag? Anybody looking for that?
Oh yeah, we got quite a few.
All right, good. Oh, Jody, hello. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jody. I appreciate it. What a nice thing to say. I love the little crystal ball too. All right. So let's see who wants the love charm.
Love charm bag?
Yeah.
Are we picking the winner?
Go ahead and pick the winner. I think it's time.
All right. Let's see here. We got
Let's see who gets it.
Love charm bags. Thank you guys so much for hashtagging, by the way. We'll do this every week. So remember, if you didn't win this week, you always have next week. We do this every Sunday at, is it 12 Central Time?
Yep.
Okay. I always get the time zones mixed up. But yeah, 12 Central Time. So if you didn't win this week, stay tuned for next week.
Yeah. This is just going to be a thing, right? The show will always be at 12 o'clock on Sunday, unless I'm out of town, because this girl sometimes needs days off, and I do have a couple trips planned. So, other than that, I'll be here.
We'll post on social media if we're unavailable to do the Sunday. So please, follow on Facebook, on YouTube, Instagram, all that stuff, so you can get the latest updates about what's happening with the Love Witch, and with the charm bags, and all the magical potions and books and spells.
I know. We're just gonna spread it. We're getting it out there,
There's
right?
a lot of stuff in the works right now that's being made. So stay tuned, stay following, keep your eyes open, because there's a lot of really cool, like, witchy stuff and like healing stuff, just like fun stuff that we're sinking our teeth into. So we're gonna pick the winner for Love Charm Bag. Woo! Let's get excited, everybody. Okay.
Woohoo! Let's see who gets it.
All right, let's say Tracy McGuire.
Tracy, yes, awesome. Yes, well, I'm gonna get this in the mail for you, Tracy. And I know that we've connected through other platforms and you're taking my course, but I want to make sure that we have your right address, okay? So I'm going to have Lonnie hook up with you and switch some information so that we can get this out in the mail for you. Yay! Nice. I'm so excited. Good. You're going to have to let us know how this works for you. I know you're actually manifesting love right now. So, and you've been healing your heart and you've been getting your space ready. And yeah, that's awesome. So that's wonderful. We'll get that out for you, Tracy. Just connect with Lonnie. All right. So should we do one more? Let's do one more heart message. I just feel like it today. What the heck? It's All Saints Day. It's a special day. Let's see. We'll do one more for anybody listening right now. Oh, very good. State your needs. Okay. I love it. You know why? How many times were you taught to like bite your tongue, or grin and bear it, or tolerate something that's just unacceptable? Yeah, that's not going to do good for you in terms of your love vibration. Stating your needs is empowering. It is a way to love yourself. It is a way to honor yourself. And it allows others to truly understand what you need so that they can provide it. Right? If we're just kind of going with the flow and shutting up and putting up, those are old paradigms. We don't do that anymore. So state your needs. You can state your needs in a respectful way and in a kind way, but let your honesty speak through your words and state your needs to the universe, to your spirit guides, to your loved ones. Always state your needs with just a pure heart and a pure intention. And you're going to find that it's actually much easier to get what you want than you ever thought possible. So I think that's a beautiful way to go out on for this episode?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a good one to think about for the rest of the day and make sure that, that's a way of, self-love for sure, is speaking up for yourself.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be harsh. It doesn't have to be
not at all
defensive or anything. And in fact, when you're speaking up for yourself out of love, it is pretty calm and actually crystal clear. You don't have to come from a wound and come from a way of defending. You just state it, right? It just is what it is. And people can choose to be on board with you in that energy, or they can choose not to. And you will always be in alignment with people that are willing to be at that vibration with you. There's no shortage. Remember that. There's no shortage of love. There's no shortage of opportunity. And there's no shortage of money, even when it looks like there is. There's always ways to generate or create or pull together money, love, and energy in different ways than you've been accustomed to. So just keep your love vibration high. Keep doing positive things for yourself. And stay happy, develop your skills for happiness, and you'll find that more and more opportunities and ideas come to you for the financial aspect as well. Okay, everyone, I think we're all done. And I just really want to thank everybody so much for tuning in today. Oh, there's Mary too. Hi, Mary. Nice to see you again.
Hey.
Lots of people have logged on. Thank you so much, everyone. I really, really appreciate it. If you've missed the episode, as soon as it's uploaded after this live, it'll be on YouTube, so you can always rewatch it later. If you want some upliftment, if you want to spread the love, share this video with a friend. I love it when people share my content because I really do have, a big purpose, right? I want to uplift others through love vibration, raise your love vibration, and help people get into and stay in a very high love vibration. All right. Thanks again, you guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Happy Halloween. Happy All Saints Day. And I hope you're all having a beautiful, magical weekend. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and log off. That's it. Bye-bye.
Bye.